own treasure trove of tips and cheats. And what a show we've got tonight. So let's get it started with the first lucky young question up. Come on, don't be shy.
Is there any chance of a level skip on Super Smash TV on the SNES? My hands hurt after a while.
Toady hairdresser. He does my bonnet, he does. Oh dear, that sounds nasty. Will you bear with me a moment, sir? Lovely. Right. On the title screen, press right, or choose your level and start the game. Now, before you enter the door, hold down select. Suddenly, all the enemies should die, and you'll hear the words, "Let's go." Let's go. All the exits will now be open, allowing you to walk through. Okay. Right now, love, where exactly do you like to take the party?
Thanks, Terry.
I need some help playing Jennifer Capriati tennis on the Mega Drive.
Ahoy there, and spin your decks, my beauties. Respect is due to me, MC Barry Fishcake. Now, I don't normally like a trancey tribal house sound, but respect is due to those two Unlimiteds for their pumping new groove. It goes something like this. Tribal dance, tribal dance. Oh, serious hardcore. Anyways, Capriati's Super Tennis. You can generate a super player by entering as a password, "I love Capriati," in this format shown on the screen now. I, heart, dot, Capriati. That's all from me. Everybody is.
Thanks.
Is there anything hidden on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the NES?
Are you trying to bribe me, son? Because if you are, I'm quite open to it. Prices start at around £12.50 for a minor parking violation. Anyway, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Enter the code 1357924680, and then hold down select and press buttons A and B simultaneously. This will take you to the secret Another World circuit. Handsome. Now clear off my manor.
Thank you, Mr. Hatter. I'm stuck on Gain Ground on the Mega Drive. Please help me.
Why should I? What have you ever done for me, you little runt? Oh, all right then. Go to the options screen and press A, then C, then B, then C again. A level select will appear, allowing you to choose which of the 50 levels you want to start on. Now, select exit from the options screen to play your chosen level. And there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ducky. Next up, our very own urban gorilla Big Boy Barry will show us the way through Jungle Strike, the new sequel to Desert Strike. Take it away, Rambo.
I've had reports of a partially naked man in the area. If you see anything, let me know.
Whoa, hiya folks. Bazzer's back on the screen. This time to help you handle your rather large chopper in this week's masterclass for the Mega Drive version of Jungle Strike. So belt up and get ready for action. Unlike most shoot-ups, Jungle Strike does not give you an unlimited supply of ammunition to unleash upon your enemies. The first and most obvious tip for conserving your ammo comes with blowing up buildings. Like our Desert Strike tip earlier in the series, remember to only use your bullets against the buildings. This is a little time-consuming, but you'll save the better weapons, such as the Hydras and Hellfires, for tougher targets. When it comes down to the more aggressive enemies, there are two tactics that you can adopt. Against the smaller targets, like bazooka-wielding soldiers and small armoured vehicles, Simply unleash about 3 or 4 hydras. As for the larger and far more deadly opponents, you'll need to fool them into firing at you by flying past them. This will give you enough time to turn and fire 1 Hellfire, and if necessary, a couple of hydras, before they have time to reload. When you play the first level, before you begin any of the missions that have been set up, turn and destroy the White House. Circle around behind the building and shoot the building's dome. Although it will be destroyed and your boss is a trifle miffed, you will be awarded with 5 extra lives for your traitorous actions. When taking out the car bombs in the first level, don't mess about, or the terrorists will reach their targets and you will have failed in your mission. Check their positions on the map and then approach them from directly in front or behind. Then blast them with a mighty Hellfire missile.
Anyone seen a streaker?
Now, I suppose even this lot isn't enough for some of you out there who can't be bothered to do all the hard work yourself. Personally, I can relate to this, but here are a few codes that will skip you to some of the later levels, which unfortunately are quite a bit harder. But then again, that's life for you. Whew. Now, that's all the hard work I'm doing today, and if you don't get any further in the game now, then tough.
Thank you. Oh, it all seems so easy now. Right, let's get an update on our Halls of Fame.
My name is Yasin Yusuf and I'm from Bolton and I'm launching a new challenge on Sensible Soccer 2. How many goals can you score in 3 minutes? Well, I can score 13 without letting any in. Try and beat that. I chose England because I know the players who play in England and then I shortlisted them into a 16-man squad.
Come on, you England!
Yeah, my first goal. Here it is. This is just the beginning. Oh. I picked Slovenia because I knew they were completely useless and they wouldn't score any goals past me, so I had the better chance.
Look, do you mean Estonia or Slovenia?
Oh, what a goal!
Good job you didn't pick Norway, eh? Yeah!
I'll try and save this then. Oh, what a goal!
Ooh! Lovely goal. Here, you sure you're not trying to trick DCI Mike Adder? That clock just jumped.
Well, from the start, I passed to my wingers to let them take him up. They took him up and then crossed it to my forwards who can then volley or header it in the goal.
Good job you're not playing Norway. Yeah. Are you joking, Mr. Taylor?
What a goal. Keeper had no chance of that. When shooting at goal, always shoot left or rightwards, never at the goalkeeper, because he always saves it. Alright, this is it. 12-0, it's enough. Oh, what's this? Oh, another 13. That's it. End of the day. Now try and beat that.
Well done, lovey. That'll take some licking. Here's the address if you think you're better. Now, let's go and see the games mistress. Is there anyone with a question?
Games Mistress, is there anything hidden in the pumpkin zone of Super Mario Land 2 on the Game Boy?
Of course. There's always more than meets the eye. On the second level of this zone, go right until you get to the bridge. But make sure you're Super Mario first. And stop there. Now, go under it instead of up and over, okay? jump through the water. Watch out for those fish. Then go across the blocks through the next stretch of water. Spin jump on the blocks to get into the pipe which leads into the secret level. This is jammed full of hundreds of coins for you to collect. There you are. Now don't say I don't treat you well. I do shock myself sometimes with my brilliance.
Thank you, Games Mistress.
Well, thank you for that, Games Mistress. Time for a break now. Don't go away. We'll be back in a moment for the climax of this week's show.
When your face round my manor, after you pulled off that brilliant team in '88. Don't look so innocent. The plastic surgery is not that good, Mr. Tricky Dicky Benners and I Bob Note Acosta. Anyway, play the game as normal and get into the high score table. Enter your initials as ARM. Now, play the game again and get into the table again and enter your name as Hour. This spells armour. I do it. Right. This armour will make you invincible. Now clear off, punk.
Thank you very much, DCI Hatter.
I'd like to know exactly how good I am at playing Streets of Rage 2 on the Mega Drive. Can you help me?
Ooh, yeah. Oh! La-di-da, Mr. Show-Off. I'm surprised you don't know this already if you think you're so good. Now, when you've entered your name on the high score table after a game, press A, B, or C. Where it said which level you're on, a new number will appear. This is the number of bad guys you managed to beat up during the game. Now, you can show this number off to your friends, if you've got any, which I very much doubt.
Thanks.
Please help me. I'm stuck in the first level of Back to the Future 2 on the Master System.
Oh, am I still not anywhere near even? Oh dear. Right. Back to the Future. Now, play the game as normal, then pause it, and press up, then down to get to the next level. That's all. See ya. Bye.
Oh dear.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, lovely. Next up, our man from the streets, Radian Automatic, will journey his way on Mickey's magical quest. I can hardly wait.
Mickey Mouse has finally made his Super Nintendo debut in the Magical Quest, and now I'll present the masterclass on how to run through it with the minimum effort. Stage 1, the treetops, is fairly straightforward. The mid-level boss is easy enough, just bounce on him to destroy him. Watch out though when he flies up into the trees themselves, as he'll release 3 miniature versions of himself. Just bounce on these once to stun them, and then hurl them back at him, and that should see him off quickly enough. The Dark Forest stage is the next one. Remember to use the flexible ends of the branches to propel your leaps, so you'll jump higher and more accurately. For the end of level Guardian on the Fire Grotto level, just stand on one of the moving platforms and bombard him with your hose. This should neutralise the fireballs he throws at you and slowly wear down his energy bar. If you start to run out of water, then just jump to the platform above and neutralise the flames, which should then turn them into a fire hydrant, which will replenish your water bar. Peep's Peak is stage 4, and it's all very straightforward until you get to the end of the level. Now this is where it gets hard, because it's the giant bird, which causes an earthquake on screen whenever it passes over. All you have to do to defeat it is go over to the right-hand Mickey symbol and hook onto it. Wait there until the screen stabilises, and then jump back, wait until the bird returns with the egg, hook onto the egg and fire it back at the eagle. Now, the last stage is Pete's castle, and as you might expect, Pete himself is incredibly tough to beat. You must remember to aim for the big P on his chest, as that's the only way you can kill him. Pete himself attacks in 4 ways. The first technique is the wall of blocks attack. Simply squirt the lowest block with your fire hose and jump over the block that scoots along the floor. The second attack is the 3 torches, and this is probably the hardest to deal with. First they sweep twice to the right, then twice to the left, and then they drop to the floor. Try and stay at one side of the screen and neutralise them with your fire hose before they have a chance to do you any damage. The bouncing blocks are the third attack, and they're also not that difficult to cope with. All you have to do is either squirt them or jump on them to stun them. Now, after this attack, Pete should turn pink, which means he's almost dead. Now, you must watch out for the blue jets of steam which rise from the floor, although these are actually quite easy to dodge once you know that they're coming. Well, that's it then. Pete's dead. You've finished the game. That's the end of the masterclass. There's not much more I can teach you.
Let's get the lowdown on the gossip now, where I answer some of your questions. But I'm getting tired of the cheek, so keep it clean.
How would you tackle the budget deficit?
That's it. You want Sky News, 2 doors down, past the fish shop, opposite the Dog and Duck.
Madam Pixel, what's the best-selling game ever?
Well, Super Mario Land 3 on the NES with over 25 million sales. I suppose Mario and Luigi could fund the budget deficit.
When's Street Fighter 2 coming out on the Mega Drive, Madam Pixel?
Well, September for the US launch and a little later over here. Mind you, it was due out in March, so don't hold your breath. Well, that's enough pearls of wisdom from me. The game's mistress is available for a quick session.
I'm stuck on the 4th section of level 3 on Krusty's Super Fun House on SNES. Can you please help me?
Come on now, pay attention.
Oh dear, how terrible for you. Thank goodness the games mistress is here to alleviate your frustration. Now, first things first. Drop off the starting ledge and go right. Okay, jump to the top using the ledges, avoiding that pesky flying pig. Drop through the hole and go to the stack of 6 barrels. Kick 1 and only 1.
Baby, yeah, see you later.
Now go over them and down the other side to 6 more barrels. Kick 2 of them and then crumble both of the crumbly blocks. Now go to those 8 barrels and kick 3 of them. And again, crumble those 2 crumbly ones. Kick 1 block to the right and the other to the left. Then jump back up to the remaining blocks. Then kick all 4 in this order. 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, and 1 right. This should form a staircase. Now, go up to the top and off the ledge to the left. Kick those bonus blocks and then go to the door to complete the level. Well, hope this makes your life that little bit easier to bear.
Thank you.
Right, let's get an update on some of our halls of fame. Well done, you seem to be getting better and better.
Name is Ian Betts and I come from Peru. And I can kill Silver Sonic in 13 seconds. When Silver Sonic comes down, stand underneath him, do another Sonic spin dash. And when Silver Sonic moves over the other side of the screen, jump on his head 4 times, quickly, and that'll finish him off. There you are, I've done it now. Don't think anyone can beat it.
Well, take some beating. That's some record. Remember, if you can beat it, let us know at this address. Your adoring public awaits you. Ta-ra, loves.
How would you like to be a contestant on our new series of Games World with the chance of hosting the Thursday show live from your home? You would? Then call Games